World leaders see that, Conway said on Fox and Friends Monday. I find tweets like these to be incredibly irresponsible. Trump, of course, has issued tweets insulting myriad targets, including the media, NFL players and lawmakers within his own party like Corker, as well as world leaders. Conway said Corker's attack gives fuel to the administration's critics. It adds to the insulting that the mainstream media and the president's detractors, almost a year after the election, they still can't accept the election results. It adds to their ability and their cover to speak about a president of the United States, the president of the United States, in ways no president should be talked about, she said. In an interview with the New York Times Sunday, Corker, the Republican chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said Trump is treating the office like a reality show and that the president's Twitter threats lobbed at rogue nations like North Korea are putting the country on the path to World War III. Conway said that Corker, who recently announced he won't seek re-election in 2018, should have reached out to the president directly instead of engaging in a Twitter feud. I prefer to express myself privately, she said. And this president has the most open-door policy to our senators and our members of Congress that I think anybody's ever seen. We are relying upon Senator Corker, but so are the people of Tennessee for him to get big things done in the remaining months of his tenure, Conway added. The GOP finally get their chance to have a president who's willing to sign into law all these things they've been voting on all these years, and they ought to do that. They ought to pass a couple of things. Trump lashed out at Corker early Sunday, days after the outgoing GOP lawmaker suggested that Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, Secretary of Defense James Mattis and White House Chief of Staff John Kelly are all that separate our country from chaos. Senator Bob Corker begged me to endorse him for re-election in Tennessee, Trump tweeted early Sunday. I said no and he dropped out, said he could not win without my endorsement. He also wanted to be Secretary of State. I said no thanks. Hence, I would fully expect Corker to be a negative voice and stand in the way of our great agenda, Trump added. Didn't have the guts to run. Corker quickly returned fire. It's a shame the White House has become an adult daycare center, Corker tweeted. Someone obviously missed their shift this morning.